So this today we will discuss about unit 2, unit 2, operational amplifiers. Operational amplifiers. Okay, so very important topic. Operational. Okay, and the nickname of this operational amplifier is op amp. Okay, so the nickname is op amp. Okay, so this is a nickname of operational amplifier. Every time you are not saying you're not saying operational amplifier. Simply you have use the name op amp. Op amp. Okay, so some of the basic topics we are learned today. What is the operational amplifiers and how operational amplifiers will work, and what are their features, and what are the advantages of operational amplifiers. Those basic introduction about the operational amplifiers. Today we discuss the basic introduction of operational amplifiers. Okay, see, generally an operational amplifier and operational amplifiers is an active element designed to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, differentiation, integration, and integral. And differentiation and not integral, differentiation and comparison. Okay, like those type of operations we can use. So an operational amplifier is an active element. So it is an active element designed to perform a mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, diffraction, integration, and comparison. So those type of additional mathematics will be operated by using this operational amplifier. So operational amplifiers are very comfortable ICs, like which we are manufactured for the purpose of multiplication. So those type of addition, subtraction, division, diffraction, integration, and comparison. Like these type of operations will be performed by using this compact amplifiers. So amplifiers is also like a transistors. Okay, so but ఇది ఒక compact IC లా perform చేస్తుంది. IC is very ICs occupies very less space actually. ఓకేనా, ఇది చాలా కాంపాక్ట్ ఐసీస్ డిజైన్ చేసేటప్పుడు మనం డిఫరెంట్ ట్రాన్సిస్టర్స్ కానీ లేకపోతే రెసిస్టర్స్, కెపాసిటర్స్ ఇలాంటివన్నీ వాడటం వల్ల మనకి స్పేస్ ఎక్కువ అవసరం అవుతుంది. సో ఇలాంటి స్పేసెస్ అన్ని లేకుండా ఈ ఐసీస్ ని తయారు చేశారండి. ఆపరేషనల్ యాంప్లిఫైర్స్ అనేవి యాక్చువల్గా ఐసీస్ యాక్చువల్గా. ఓకే, సో ఇట్ ఈస్ సూటబుల్ ఫర్ ఐసీ. So an operational amplifier is an active element. Active elements means almost active ఉంటుంది, designed to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, diffraction, integration, and comparison. So the next point is op-amp. Op-amp can be used for AC as well as DC. So generally operational amplifiers can work AC signal, means alternate signal, as well as DC signal, direct signal. So in both signals operational amplifiers can be used. Okay, and the third point is op-amp is a multi-stage direct coupled multi-stage direct coupled amplifiers. Okay, so generally operational amplifiers are multi-stage. Multi-stage means inside IC there is a lot of compartments are there. The compartments are called multi-stage, and it is a direct coupled amplifier. Direct means straight, direct connection. I'm not using any capacitors, resistors inside that multi-stage blocks. Okay, so I'm directly connected. Directly connected means direct wire. So inputs and outputs are directly connected. So that's why this is called a direct coupled amplifier. So op-amp is a multi-stage direct coupled amplifier. And operational, and next point, op-amp is a direct coupled. Op-amp is a direct coupled high gain negative feedback amplifiers. Okay, so operational amplifiers is a direct coupled. I already tell you direct coupled. What is direct coupled means? Inside the IC having various stages right now, but these stages are directly connected. That means we are not using any capacitors, resistors in that connection. So they are directly connected. Whatever the input we will take, and that input of the first stage is directly connected with the second stage. That means the output of the first stage of the operational amplifier is behaves like a input of the second stage of the operational amplifier. So therefore operational amplifier is a multi-stage direct coupled amplifier, and operational amplifier is a direct coupled, and it shows a high gain. Okay, so gain of the amplifier is almost increasing state, and they are working in negative feedback amplifier and negative feedback processor jarugutundi. I explain what is negative feedback in another class, because if you are moving this chapter, and each and every topic I will explain. After then I will tell you what is negative feedbacking process. Okay, so these are also amplifiers. Whatever the we are already studying about transistors and FET. Transistor and FET both are using for amplification factor only. Okay, now that means if you are giving small input signal, it will amplify into a large strengthened signal. Okay, so that is called amplifying process. So operational amplifiers is also doing some amplification factor only, because amplifiers also done same process. Whatever the process done in transistors and FET, the same process is repeated, but these are very compatible and they are suitable for IC manufacturing. Okay, so అంటే ఇప్పుడు IC amplifiers గురించి మనం చదువుతాం. ఎంతవరకు ఏం చేసాం? డైరెక్ట్ amplifiers చదివాం, ఇప్పుడు IC amplifiers. Okay, right. And next the point. So please note everybody, మీకు ఒక రన్నింగ్ నోట్స్ మెయింటైన్ చేస్తూ రాయండి. Okay, understand everything? So operational amplifier is an active element designed to perform mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, diffraction, integration, and comparison. So these type of operations we will perform by using these type of operational amplifiers. And operational amplifiers, another name of operational operational amplifiers or nickname of operational amplifiers are also called as op-amp. Okay, so therefore op-amp can be used for both AC alternate current as well as DC current. So in both directions, the operational amplifiers can be used. So op-amp is a multi-stage direct coupled amplifier because inside the operational amplifier we have a various stages. In that stages, the first stage output of the amplifiers is directly connected to second stage input. Okay, so therefore the multi-stage direct coupled amplifier, this is called multi-stage direct coupled amplifier. An operational amplifier is a direct coupled. It shows a high gain and negative feedbacking amplifiers. So why operational amplifiers can amplify a signal? Okay, simply we will tell you, amplifying means it is converted weak signal into large weak input signal into large or high output signal. So that means it is amplified. So that is the reason amplification. Right. Next, please note everybody. I'll move to next page. Okay. And the next point is an operational amplifier can amplify signals. Which signals? Weak signal converted into strengthened signal. Okay, so this is important. Weak signal is converted into strengthened signal. So an operational amplifier can amplify weak signal compared into oxidation. For suppose, how much times it will be amplifying? So that is our main concept. See, simply I draw a small block. Okay, so example, this is but suppose this is an operational amplifier. Of its operational amplifier's gain is represented, this is a capital A. Okay, so the gain of this amplifier is, we write in capital A. Okay, if you give some input signal to this amplifier, this is called input signal, then output will be the output V0 of this amplifier will comes gain times of this amplifier into what is the input voltage. So this is called input voltage Vi. So this much of input voltage is given to this amplifier, and this amplifier can amplify the gain times of this input. So therefore, gain times of input voltage. So this is your final output of the amplifier. So that means if you are given some AC signal, okay, alternate signal, this is the alternate signal. So this is called VN signal. Okay, VN means input signal given to this operational amplifier. Then this input signal of amplifier is amplifying the gain times of this output voltage, output of the amplifier. So therefore, this amplifier gives this signal into a large signal. Okay, so this is a large signal. Like initially we are using a small signal. That small signal is given to this amplifier. Now this amplifier will amplify that signal, and this is your final output signal. So see, comparison of input and output. Input is a very less signal, but in output it shows maximum strengthened signal. Okay, so this is a V output signal. Okay, so like that. So any operational amplifier can amplify the signal. That signal is weak signal is converted into strengthened signal. So this is right now op-amp. Okay, so this block is an op-amp. Now this is op-amp. Okay, Now, in this lesson, we are studying in the internal structure of this op-amp. Okay, so if you clearly understand the internal structure of the op-amp and the symbol of the op-amp, then definitely you can understand how this amplifier is performed a lot of operations. Okay, right. So this is also like a transistor and field effect transistor and PNP and NPN transistor. What in those type means వాటిల్లో ఏదైతే performance జరుగుతుందో at the same performance will again continue in this operational amplifier. But these operational amplifiers are the size of this operational amplifier is very less, and these are very suitable for manufacturing of integrated chips. Okay, so right. And the next point is an operational amplifier and operational amplifier can amplify signal signals having frequency range from 0 hertz to 1 megahertz. So every operational amplifier can amplify the signal having the frequency range. So now we are discussing about the frequency or the range of each amplifier. Any operational amplifier op amps, the frequency range of that operational amplifier is always to 0 hertz to 1 megahertz. 0 hertz to 1 megahertz. So I'll explain next inverting and non-inverting operational amplifier in that the construction of non-inverting inverting amplifier. At the time I will discuss about how the input voltage is varying with output voltage. Okay, so everything these type of clarifications we will discuss about the next topics. Okay, so right now you just remember that an operational amplifier can amplify signals having a frequency range from 0 hertz to 1 megahertz. So in this range, what is that range? In this range, see, in this range, in this range, every operational amplifier working only in this range only. So that op amp is working the frequency from 0 hertz to 1 megahertz. Okay, so understand. So please note it, everybody. Please note it, everybody. So any operational amplifier can amplify the signal gain times of the amplifier. Okay, so how much gain is nothing but the final efficiency of this operational amplifier. Gain means final efficiency of the operational amplifier. So any amplifier, any operational amplifier, or using any op amp, you will give Vi input to this operational amplifier. Then this operational amplifier output will comes gain times of this input voltage. Okay, gain times of this input voltage. So therefore, so this gain of the operational amplifier is always 10 power 5 times. Okay, so pratidi 10 power 5 times దీనికి gain ఉంటుంది. సో అంటే మనం ఇచ్చిన ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ 10 to the power 5 times దాని యొక్క అవుట్పుట్ వోల్టేజ్ ని ఇంక్రీజ్ చేస్తుంది. సో మనం ఇచ్చే ఏ ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ అయినా if you give a small input signal to this amplifier, it will convert a high input signal because the gain of this amplifier is always 10 power 5 times. So 10 power 5 times it will increases. Okay, right. So that is the basic theory of operational amplifier. Now we will move to advantages of operational amplifiers. Okay, I hope you understand. So in previous class, what I am starting from the starting point of the operational amplifier. First, how operational amplifiers are working. Means how an operational amplifier will be manufactured. Okay, an operational amplifier is an active element designed to perform a mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and diffraction, integration. So these are all mathematical operations. We can perform such type of mathematical operations by using any operational amplifiers. Okay, so op-amps can be used for AC as well as DC. In AC signal means alternate signal, DC signal means direct signal. So both signal sources operational amplifier will perform both the signals. So operational amplifier is a multi-stage direct coupled amplifiers. Okay, and multi-stage means every op-amp has a certain stages. That stages are called multi-stage, and these multi-stages are directly connected with each and every stage. So that's why it is called multi-stage direct coupled amplifier. Op-amp is a direct coupled high gain. It always shows a high gain and negative feedbacking amplifiers. What is negative feedbacking? I'll explain later. Okay, right. The next topic, next point is an operational amplifier can amplify the signals, amplify signals. So that signal is nothing but weak signal is converted into strengthened signal. So I have used a small example. If this block is an operational amplifier, let us consider this block is an operational amplifier. Then if you give some input voltage to this operational amplifier, then this amplifier is amplify that input signal into input signal in gain times of that. So the output of that amplifier is shown gain times of this input signal. So that is called V naught is equal to A times of VA, where A is called gain. A is called gain of op-amp. So ఇక్కడ capital A అనేది gain of op-amp. Okay, and if you give a small input AC signal to this amplifier, then this amplifier is converting that weak signal into a large signal by gain times of that amplifier. Okay, an operational amplifier can amplify signals having a frequency range 0 Hz to megahertz. So every amplifier has certain frequency ranges. In that certain frequency range, it starts from 0 Hz to 1 megahertz. Okay. Right. Next, we will discuss about the advantages of operational amplifiers. Right, next page. Next page. Advantages. Advantages of operational amplifier. Advantages of op-amps or operational amplifiers. So the first advantage is op-amps are very small size. Op-amps are very small size. It is very small size means it is suitable for construction of ICs. So it is op-amps are very small size, and it is suitable for manufacturing ICs. Manufacturing ICs. ICs means integrated chip. Okay, so operational amplifiers are very small size, and it is suitable for manufacturing of ICs integrated, because I already tell you we are not using any capacitors, resistors, and whatever the components like transistor components, field effect transistor components, like those type of parameters we are not using inside the construction of this operational amplifier. So here we are using the direct connection of the amplifiers. In direct connections, I am not using any parameters like resistors, capacitors, whatever it may be. I'm not using those type of parameters inside the construction, inside and not outside. Okay, inside the construction of this operational amplifier. So that's why this these operational amplifiers are occupying very small size and small space. Okay, so second point is it is a reduced cost. It is reduced cost. Why I am telling reduced cost means, you know, we inside this operational amplifier, in the manufacturing process, inside of the operational amplifiers, we cannot use any type of parameters like resistors, transistors, and field effect transistors like this. I'm not using any components inside the operational amplifier for the I'm not using any such type of parameters. So that's why obviously I'm using a wire, because the direct connection means I'm using inside a wire to input of the first stage, or output of the first stage is connected to input of the second stage. So in that process I'm using a small wire to direct connection. So that's why obviously the cost of the amplifier is reduced. Okay, so if I am using any parameters inside the construction of operational amplifier, then definitely the cost of the parameter is also including the cost of operational amplifiers, op amps. So that's why if I am not using any components inside the construction of op amps, means obviously its cost is reduced. So therefore, it is a reduced cost. And similar, and third point is, high reliability, high HIGH, high reliability, high reliability. High reliability means working performance. Okay, reliability means working performance. So then working performance చాలా high-గా ఉంటుందని చెప్తున్నాడు. This is called high reliability. Okay, and these operational amplifiers are working very good. And see, operational amplifiers taking very low power consumptions. These operational amplifiers are using very less power consumption. So ante means these operational amplifiers are working very less under less power consumption. Okay, so the fourth point is operational amplifiers using op amps using less power consumption. Okay, less power consumption, op amps using less power consumption, and it shows more performance. It shows more efficiency. Okay, more efficiency. So these are the advantages of operational amplifiers. Okay, and see, I'll explain here 4 points actually. Operational amplifiers are very small size because I'm not using any components inside. So that's why its size is obviously inside this the operational amplifiers are very small size. Okay, and it is suitable for manufacturing of ICs because its size is very less, and IC's size is also very less. They are not occupying much space, so therefore it is suitable for manufacturing of ICs. And similarly, inside I am not using any such type of parameters. That's why obviously its cost is also reduced, and at the same time it is shows high reliability. Okay, reliability means it is a performance, it is a high performance. So op amps are using less power consumption, so they are not taking much power consumption. It is a very less power consumption, up to I think 12 degrees, or 12 volts, 12 to 15 volts power consumption. It will takes how much power consumption? Around 10 to 15 volts power consumption is required for operating of this operational amplifiers, and it is a more temperature dependent. So temperature dependent. Why? Because if you are using high voltage, then definitely temperature of inside the operational amplifier is temperature of the operational amplifier is increasing. If you use more voltage, then more voltage means it shows more heat will be produced inside the operational amplifier. So more heat is producing means so there may be a chance to destroy that operational amplifier. So that's why these are the only disadvantage of the disadvantage of the operational amplifier is these are temperature dependent. Okay, temperature dependent. సో బాగా టెంపరేచర్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే మాత్రం ఐసీస్ కాలిపోతాయండి. ఓకేనా, ఐసీస్ కాలిపోతాయి. ఎందుకంటే మనకి చూడండి ఇంట్లో ఎక్కువ టెంపరేచర్ ఉన్నప్పుడు లేదా ఎక్కువ కరెంట్ కన్జంప్షన్ ఎక్కువ కరెంట్ అనేది ఒకవేళ సర్క్యూట్స్ బోర్డుకి వెళ్ళినా దాని ఆ బోర్డు అనేది అందులో ఉండే ఐసీస్ అనేవి కాలిపోతాయి. బికాస్ టెంపరేచర్ మీద డిపెండ్ అవుతుంది. ఎందుకంటే మనం ఎక్కువ టెంపరేచర్ని ఎక్కువ వోల్టేజ్ మనం అప్లై చేస్తే ఆ ఇన్సైడ్ ఆపరేషనల్ యాంప్లిఫైర్లో ఎక్కువ టెంపరేచర్ నోట్ అవుతుంది. Due to that high temperature, so the operational amplifier can destroy. Okay, and the next concept is, so please note everybody, I'll explain very briefly what is the amplifier. This is called introduction part of the operational amplifier. So this is the very important point. This is the introduction part actually. Introduction of operational amplifiers. So these are the basic information. This is the basic information of operational amplifier. If you know this basic information, then only you can understand what is the topic, what is the actual topics. Okay. If I am explaining any topic regarding that operational amplifier, you can understand if you know very well in basics of the operational amplifier. Okay. So please note everybody. Everybody can understand or not? Please message me. Everybody understand or not? Everybody understand or not? Please respond me. Please message me. Everybody understand? Okay, shall we move the next topic? Please note everybody. So the next is the next concept. Please note everybody or take screenshot. I'll move to next page. That is the block diagram of operational amplifier. I already tell you in previously I am telling this is a, see here, this is a direct multi-stage direct coupled amplifier. This point is very important. You can understand what is the multi-stage amplifier after I am completing block diagram of operational amplifier. I can explain right now. I'm explaining block diagram of operational amplifier. If you listen that properly, sorry, you can understand the block diagram of operational amplifier, then you know మీకు చాలా క్లియర్ గా అర్థమవుతుంది what is the multi stages అనేది. ఓకేనా, operational amplifier. So this point is very important. This operational amplifier is a multi stage direct coupled amplifiers. Okay, right, come to block diagram. So this is the block diagram of operational amplifier. Okay, this is actually block diagram of operational amplifier. Now after block diagram, I'll draw the logic symbol of operational amplifier. I explain everything. So now we will discuss about block diagram of amp. Block diagram of amp. Okay. So generally block diagram inside the operational amplifier, these are the stages actually. So boxes, what are the rectangular boxes? So this not rectangular, this is a square box. What are these boxes? These boxes are behaves like a stage of each stage. Okay. Now first this is called input stage. Okay, and this block is named as intermediate stage. and this is the level shift stage, level shift stage, and this is the final output stage, okay. And see, this is the first terminal of the IC, and this is the second terminal of the IC. And one important point I'm not telling in previous class, see here I'll write that important point. So operational amplifier is a two input and one output terminal devices, okay. So these are the one point. I'll just skipping this point in previous class, and I mean in previous topic. Op-amp is a two input and one output terminal device. This is very important. Operational amplifiers are we are using two inputs, but we will get only one output, okay. So come to once again block diagram. So this is the output stage. So see here, this is the input signal stage, okay. So input signal stage, in input signal stage we are giving two input terminals. So these are one input terminal and this is one input terminal. So I am using another color to indicate this input signal. This is a positive terminal and this is a negative terminal, okay. So they have two different names for this positive and negative terminals. I will explain in logic symbol, okay. So what is the positive terminal and what is the negative terminal, I will explain in logic symbol. Right now I'm constructing block diagram of operational amplifier. In that, inside the operational amplifier, these stages are there. So that's why this operational amplifier is called as multi-stage. So see, so multi-stage, this is one stage and this is second stage and this is third stage and this is fourth stage. So we have using multi-stages and they are directly connected. So this is the direct connections, only single wire, okay. So therefore this is called multi-stage direct connected amplifiers, okay. Understand the point? Previous I explained the point. That point will be clear on this topic only, okay. So positive and positive, these two are positive terminals and this is the negative terminal, and this terminal is called as non-inverting terminal and this terminal is called inverting terminal. Actually I tell you what is non-inverting and inverting terminals in next class, next session, okay. So for suppose simplicity, we have consider this is a positive terminal and this is a negative terminal. So the positive terminal and negative terminal, this is a two input terminals is given input stage. So ikkada nenu konni important points rastanu for each stage gurinchi. Please note that important points, okay. So right now every stage I'll by parts, idi nenu by parts kinda consider chestanu. Ante ee stage gurinchi ikkada rastanu, now ee stage gurinchi ikkada rastanu, ee stage gurinchi ikkada rastanu, okay. Right, see, I'll right now in the first input stage, come to first input stage, okay. So this is called dual input. Dual means two input. This is a dual input and balanced output, okay. So very important point is that it is dual input balanced output differential amplifier, okay. So differential amplifier, every time I tell you differential amplifier. So operational amplifiers are differential amplifiers, we are also called as differential amplifiers, okay. Right, why differential amplifiers were called differential amplifier means I'll explain in next topic, okay. So it is a dual input balanced output. See, dual input means two inputs and two balanced outputs. So two inputs we are using, we will collect two outputs, okay. So two inputs, two outputs, that is called balancing condition, okay. So this is it is a dual input and balanced output differential amplifiers. This stage is called డ్యూయల్ ఇన్పుట్ బ్యాలెన్స్డ్ అవుట్పుట్ డిఫరెన్షియల్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ ఈ స్టేజ్ ని ఇలా అంటారు. ఓకే, అండ్ in what is the use of this input signal, this stage for stage 1? What is the use of this stage 1 means it provides most of the voltage gain to amplifiers. So this provides most of voltage gain to operational amplifier. That operational amplifier ki most of input voltage ni voltage gain ni ikkada ivvadaniki input signal ni use chestam. Okay, so it provides most of voltage gain to op amp. Okay, and also it establishes input resistance to op amp. So ఏమవుతుంది, if you provide the most of voltage gain to op amp, so op amp ki ఇది voltage gain ఇవ్వడానికి ఉపయోగపడుతుంది. At the same time it establishes input resistance. దీనికి ఒక ఇన్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. ప్రతి ఆపరేషనల్ యాంప్లిఫైర్ కి ఇన్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది, అవుట్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ ఉంటుంది. అండ్ ఈ వోల్టేజ్ గెయిన్ అనేది క్రియేట్ అవడం వల్ల ఇక్కడ కొంత ఇన్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ అనేది ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, సో నౌ ఇట్ ఎస్టాబ్లిష్ input resistance. It established input resistance to op amp. Okay, understand? So these are the key points of this stage 1. So this is called stage 1. See that stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, and this is stage 4. So therefore we are using multi stages direct coupled, multi stages direct coupled. Okay, so in that multi stage I'll explain what is the input stage. Input stage is the first stage, so input signal stage, that is input signal stage. So in this input signal stage I'll explain it is a dual input balanced output differential amplifier, this stage is called. And this stage provides most of voltage gain to operational amplifier. And what is voltage gain, I'll explain in next topic. So means gain, already I tell you, gain means it is a increasing of their strength, that is called gain. So gain times of this, their input voltage will gives the output voltage of this operational amplifier. So it provides most of voltage gain to operational amplifier. At the same time it establishes the input resistance to the operational amplifier. So input resistance edaithe undo adi establish chestundi. Now come to second stage. Okay, right, so this is the first input was given to this stage, and the output of the first stage is given to the input of the second stage. The output of the first stage will directly connected to the output of the first stage is behaves input of the second stage, and this second stage is called as intermediate stage. This second stage is called intermediate stage, and this is arrow mark. I just indicated that whatever the output which delivered by the stage 1 is directly given to the input of second stage. This stage is called intermediate stage. And what is the intermediate stage is called? This is a dual input but unbalanced. This is a dual input. We are given two inputs, but we are taken only one output. So that's why it is a dual input unbalanced output differential amplifiers. It is called as, okay, it is called as, it is dual input unbalanced output differential amplifier. Okay, and it see what is the use of this intermediate stage. It is used to produce it is used to provide some additional gain. అంటే ఇక్కడ ఆల్రెడీ గెయిన్ ప్రొడ్యూస్ అవుతుంది, దానితో పాటు ఇంకా దాని గెయిన్ అనేది ఇంక్రీజింగ్ అనేది ఈ ఇంటర్మీడియట్ స్టేజ్ లో జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, సో దేర్ఫోర్ This intermediate stage is providing, and it is used to provide some additional gain to the first stage. So first stage already we will get some voltage gain, but intermediate stage was increasing the strength of the voltage gain. Okay, so therefore it is used to provide is used to provide some additional additional gain. Okay, so it is a very important stage actually, and the first stage and second stages are almost all combined actually in each in op amps. Okay, so most of the textbooks are drawn like that. Some dotted lines are indicated on first these two stages, and because these two stages are almost similar stages. Okay, the first stage having two inputs and two outputs, and the second stage is two inputs and one single input. That is the only difference. Remaining the operation of the two stages are almost all equal. Okay, so it is it provides most of voltage gain to the op amps, and it is also provides some additional voltage gain because these two operations are almost are equal. So that's why a lot of textbooks they'll taken the dotted line represented like, okay, these two are almost all common stages. Okay, and the third stage, come to third stage. So third stage is called level shifting stage actually. Okay, so level shifting stage, and this is called level shifting stage. What is the level shifting? Level shift means already you can understand, you can change something from the previous input. Shift means changing. Okay na, shift ante change avadam kadandi. Mana company lo panchestuna shift ante ardham enti change avadam. Okay, so ikkada level shifting stage ante inside operational amplifier, ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు వరకు ఏం చేస్తుందంటే ఇక్కడ DC వోల్టేజ్ లో పనిచేస్తుంది. ఇది టూ స్టేజెస్ DC వోల్టేజ్ లో పనిచేస్తాయి. నౌ DC వోల్టేజ్ డైరెక్ట్ గా దీనికి డ్రా అవుతుంది. ఓకే, డైరెక్ట్ గా డ్రా అవుతుంది. అయితే ఇక్కడ వస్తున్న వోల్టేజ్ ని ఏం చేయాలి, ఈ వోల్టేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ అవ్వకుండా యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా పంపించాలి. ఓకే, షిఫ్టింగ్ అంటే ఇక్కడ వరకు వచ్చేసరికి స్టేజ్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. ఈ చేంజ్ అవుతున్న స్టేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ డైరెక్ట్ గా దీనికి పంపించాలి. అంటే ఇక్కడ షిఫ్ట్ లెవెల్ షిఫ్టింగ్ స్టేజ్ లో వీ కెన్ యూజ్ సమ్ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్. ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ అంటే ఏంటి, collector follower, emitter follower. In transistor, these two are two different operations. Collector follower means if you give for suppose a transistor is there. Okay, a transistor. In transistor, you are given current to base terminal, and you will collect output in collector terminal. Output current is collector terminal. Okay. Now, for suppose if you take a common emitter follower means if you are given current to the base terminal and you will collect your current in emitter terminal. Okay, so this terminal means we are not any phase shift అనేది జరగదు ఇక్కడ, బట్ ఈ కేసులో ఫేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. ఫేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ అంటే ఫర్ సపోజ్ ఇక్కడ మీరు 0 degrees యాంగిల్ ఆఫ్ డీవియేషన్ తో లైట్ కరెంట్ ట్రావెల్ అవుతుంది అనుకోండి. ఇక్కడికి వచ్చేసరికి ఏమవుతుంది, ఆ సిగ్నల్ 180 degrees ఫేజ్ చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. అంటే దాని అర్థం ఏంటి అంటే చూడండి, మీరు ఇక్కడ ఇలాంటి సైన్ వేవ్ ని అప్లై చేస్తారు అనుకుందాం, సైన్ వేవ్ ని. ఓకే, దాని ఏమవుతుంది, కలెక్టర్ దగ్గర మీరు అవుట్పుట్ తీసుకుంటే ఇది ఏమవుతుంది అంటే ఫేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ అనేది ఎగ్జిస్ట్ అవుతుంది. అంటే ఫేజ్ షిఫ్ట్ వల్ల ఈ వేవ్ ఇలా చేంజ్ అవుతుంది. సి ప్రీవియస్ అండ్ ఆఫ్టర్. Okay, this is called phase shift. 180 degrees phase shift. But if you take emitter, what is the use of to collect your output at any emitter terminals means it maintains zero phase shift. అంటే మీన్స్ మీరు ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ ఇది తీసుకున్నా మీ అవుట్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ కూడా మాక్సిమం అలాగే వస్తుంది. సో ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ యూజ్ అది. దిస్ కండిషన్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ కండిషన్. సో ఈ లెవెల్ షిఫ్ట్ స్టేజ్ లో ఈ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ ని యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, అందువల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, వాట్ ఎవర్ ద ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ ఎమిటర్ షిఫ్ట్ కి ఇన్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ కదా. సో దేర్ ఫోర్ ద అవుట్పుట్ సిగ్నల్ ఆఫ్ దీస్ టూ కంబైన్డ్ స్టేజెస్ నుంచి వచ్చే అవుట్పుట్ లెవెల్ షిఫ్ట్ స్టేజ్ కి ఇన్పుట్ అవుతుంది. సో ఈ ఇన్పుట్ వల్ల ఇక్కడ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ ని కనెక్ట్ చేయడం వల్ల ఈ ఇన్పుట్ యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా దీనికి డ్రాన్ అవుతుంది, యాజ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ గా దీనికి డ్రాన్ అవుతుంది. బికాస్ ఇది కొంత వోల్టేజెస్ ని కన్సిడర్ అవుతుంది. ఈ వోల్టేజ్ ని ఏం చేయాలి, కొంచెం గ్రౌండ్ కి కనెక్ట్ చేసి ఆ గ్రౌండ్ కి కనెక్ట్ చేయడం వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది, అక్కడ వోల్టేజ్ కొంతవరకు కాన్స్టెంట్ అవడానికి ట్రై అవుతుంది. ఈ కాన్స్టెంట్ వోల్టేజ్ ని ఫస్ట్ స్టేజ్ నుంచి సెకండ్ స్టేజ్ కి, అంటే థర్డ్ నుంచి ఫోర్త్ స్టేజ్ కి డ్రా చేయడానికి ఇక్కడ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ ని కనెక్ట్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే, సో therefore the level shift stage is connected by emitter follower. So emitter follower with constant current source. Emitter follower with constant current source. Okay, and what is the use of this level shifting stage means it will convert DC levels. Actually DC levels aithe unnaya but we convert chestundi. It converts DC level. Okay, and finally the fourth stage, that is called output stage. In this output stage we are using a push pull type amplifiers. In this stage we are using push pull amplifiers. What is the push pull amplifiers means? These amplifiers are is a special manufacturing amplifiers. Actually class A push pull and class B push pull, those two type of push pull amplifiers are there. Push pull means just they are converting their phase angles. Okay, so meeku first zero phase వచ్చింది అనుకోండి, once complementary అంటే 0 1 okay, like complementary ఏ వర్క్ చేస్తుందో అది పుష్ పుల్ వర్క్ చేస్తుంది. ఓకే, మీరు జీరో సిగ్నల్ ఇచ్చినప్పుడు ఇది కన్వర్టెడ్ ఇంటూ 180 phase, దట్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ పుష్ పుల్. అగైన్ ఇక్కడ నేను చెప్పాను కదండి, ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ తో కాన్స్టెంట్ కరెంట్ సోర్స్ పంపించినప్పుడు ఇదేం చేస్తుంది అంటే, ఇక్కడ ఎమిటర్ ఫాలోవర్ అంటే ఏమి ఫేజ్ చేంజ్ అవ్వదు, కామన్ ఎమిటర్ తీసుకున్నాం ఫేజ్ చేంజ్ లేదు, ఇప్పుడు ఈ ఫేజ్ ని ఇది చేంజ్ చేస్తుంది పుష్ పుల్ కాంప్లిమెంటరీ ద్వారా. ఓకే, అండ్ దిస్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ యాజ్ పుష్ పుల్ యాంప్లిఫైర్, ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ యాజ్ కాంప్లిమెంటరీ సిమెట్రీ అని కూడా అంటారు దీన్ని. దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ కాంప్లిమెంటరీ symmetry. Okay, complementary symmetry, right? And it is used, why we are using push pull amplifier in the fourth stage means it is used to increase large output. It is used to increase large output voltage. So this is the use of this output stage. So it is used to increase large output voltage and similarly swing capability. Swing means swing capability అంటే స్వింగింగ్ అంటే ఇదే, ఇటువైపు 0 చూపిస్తుంది, ఇటువైపు 180 అయితే దిస్ కాల్డ్ చేంజింగ్. ఇది స్వింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి, స్ప్లిట్ అవ్వడం, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలా వచ్చింది, ఇక్కడ నుంచి ఇలా వచ్చింది, దిస్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ చూడండి 180 phase shift. that is called, this is represented by electronics ప్రకారం ఈ షిఫ్ట్ ని మనం ఏమంటాం, ఫిజిక్స్ లో అయితే షిఫ్ట్ అంటాం, ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ లో స్వింగ్ అంటాం, అంతే తేడా. ఓకే, ద స్వింగ్ క్యాపబిలిటీ అండ్ కరెంట్ క్యాపబిలిటీ. స్వింగ్ క్యాపబిలిటీ ఉంటుంది, అట్ ద సేమ్ టైం దిస్ ఇస్ కరెంట్ క్యాపబిలిటీ. These are maintained at output stage. So output stages, we are connecting a push pull amplifier in output stage. This push pull amplifier is used to complementary symmetry of that output stage, and it is used to increase the large output voltage and swinging capability and current capability. And the most important point of this fourth stage of op-amp is, okay, the fourth stage of op-amp, it provides low output resistance. It provides low output resistance. This is the very important point. It provides low output resistance. See, ఒకసారి level shift అంతా క్లియర్ గా నేను ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేశాను. This is called block diagram and each part of the stage is working. I'll write each part గురించి explanation ఇచ్చాను. Explanation లో చేసే పని. See, initially input stage maintains at high output resistance, and the final stage or final output stage, see in the circuit. So input stage is shown at high input resistance, output stage is show low output resistance. See, any signal transistors lo మనం ఏం చెప్పాం, transistors లో any input signal traveling from low input resistance to sorry, high input resistance to low input resistance, then definitely the signal will be amplified. That ఆ సిగ్నల్ అనేది యాంప్లిఫై అవుతుంది. ఏదైనా వీక్ సిగ్నల్ ని హై ఇన్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ నుంచి లో ఇన్పుట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్, హై రెసిస్టెన్స్ పాత్ నుంచి లో రెసిస్టెన్స్ పాత్ కి ట్రావెల్ అయితే దాన్ని ఖచ్చితంగా ఆ సిగ్నల్ యాంప్లిఫై అవుతుంది. అండర్స్టాండ్ ఎవ్రీబడి? సో ప్లీజ్ గివ్ యువర్ వాల్యుబుల్ సజెషన్స్. ఓకే, ప్లీజ్ message me. Understand? Then today class will suspend. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, man. Ending this meeting.